Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Radio Gaga, a mixtape for the end of humanity, right here in Castro district in San Francisco. I'd like to read you a little excerpt from my novel. Shall we get started? Today, the loneliness of the weeks ached in Alan Pickering. He realized he hadn't spoken to a human in 10 days. Sure, he barked orders at his trinity of electronic personal assistants, Surly, Alexis, and Ego, but he yearned for the succor of spontaneity that dialogue with another human would bring. Oh, how illogical. Oh, how scatterbrained. Friends. What happened to friends? It's been so easy when I was younger, right? A dust devil of sadness and confusion swirls through him. He came as a gay refugee from Hazard, Nebraska, to a medium-sized city for college. He sought sanctuary at the lovely gay bars. He would ask each person he met where they were from and what hardships they had endured. But he never felt camaraderie with these other refugees. Though they shared the same burden, an icy scorn kept them from becoming too close. Only with music and liquor would they warm to each other. A bubbly disco beat would drop, and the crowd would froth. The sweaty, shirtless men writhed in ecstasy. Their jaded exteriors would melt, and for a brief, shimmering moment, Alan felt in communion with them. One body united in Beyonce. Oh, how he had contorted himself to fit in with his new tribe. He tried to play the part of a brunch-loving, tight t-shirt wearing exercise fanatic. He trained himself to coo for the alpha gays for their vacations and designer belts. But still, their claws came out. Oh, is that what you're wearing? What happened to your hair? Oh, that shirt is so cute. It hides your guts so well. No, this wasn't the community for him. His personal growth was stifled by the perpetual shade they cast on him. A dork he was born, and a dork he will remain. He was surprised by how easy it was to sever ties with those friends. Secretly, they were relieved by his appearance. One last bourgeois gay for brunch reservations. That loneliness. As he suffers in solitude, 500 humans in his 40-story high-rise apartment complex felt the same loneliness. Each turns on their hollow cubes and turned up the volume to drown out the deafening din of emptiness. Technology had always been there for him, but now he felt confused. Now he felt betrayed. He turns to his hollow phone and opens an application that promised hot, fresh man meat, hungry for sex, delivered to his door in less than 15 minutes, faster than a pizza. No longer would he have to suffer the hand-wringing over coffee dates as two strangers attempted to form a connection. Now he could cut to the carnal chase. He spent his nights staring into a glowing screen as he judged and swiped. The parade of torsos took navel-gazing to new lows. If he succeeded in ensnaring one, there would always be the terrifying thrill of ripping open the door for his mystery date. Who would it be? A jock? A murderer? A dud? Thankfully gone were the days of fake photos and deceptive appearances. Ugly suitors had hoped that by the time they arrived at their host homes, these guys would be too horny and accept any inferior substitute. But now the guessing game was gone. Alan's holophone vibrates. A message from Who's Afraid of Virginia? Woof flashes on his screen. He's been chatting with this man for 2 weeks. The wit of Alan's first message, "What a cum dump," fizzled into a prolonged correspondence of, "Hey, sup, nothing, sexy, hot pics, more." The days of this banality had somehow passed the threshold to intimacy, and this man had sent him the schematics. Now this I'll get off the couch for. Pickering springs to life. Alexis, send blueprints to 3D printer. Blueprint sent. The robotic personal assistant responds. The machine whirs to life and whizzes for 2 minutes. His 3D printer creates a life-size and lifelike replica of this paramour's penis. It stands erect on a table, warts and all. Pickering notices these fleshy bumps, but shrugs his shoulders. He had been vaccinated against HPV in the narrow 10-year window. It had been available before religious and alternative medicine zealots had conspired to get rid of another vaccine. He shakes his head, remembering the footage of the Portland Tea Party. Eager anti-vaxxers had derailed a truck carrying Tdap vaccine. In a ceremony aching to replicate the Founding Fathers, these self-appointed patriots poured protection against tetanus, diphtheria, and whooping cough into the Willamette River. But that isn't his problem. He's immune to the stuff. Oh yeah. And these phallic speed bumps could create a delightful rocky road. He lubes up the polyamide masterpiece and suctions the dong firmly to his artisanal stoon from Blaine, Missouri. His prostate eager for a stool boom of its own. Stool boom from the parlor to the pool room. What big girth you have! Pickering puckers as he balances on the tip, adjusting himself. He hadn't belied his length, but that circumference, what a wonderful surprise! He had eased halfway down the dildo when his video phone rings. Eyes closed, teeth clenched, and sphincter spasming to relax, he groans, "Yes!" Answering call from, "What? No, Alexa! Alexis, hang up!" Higgins' face appears on the wall in front of him, his good old college friend. He's looking to the side. "Pan up, pan up, pan up!" Pickering screams. Alexis orders the hollow wall camera to pan up, showing only Pickering's face. "Hey, buddy, what you doing?" Higgins inquires. "Nothing, chillin'." Pickering says as he slides down the last 3 inches, his eyes widen. Drops of Santorum froth to the floor. Sweat trickles down Pickering's face as he hopes the singing sensation isn't a fissure forming. "Come down to my music studio, Pickering. I've got an idea I want to run by you." And that is a section of Radio Gaga, mixtape for the end of humanity, read here in beautiful Castro Street in San Francisco, California. Thanks for joining me today. All right, bye.